Hello and welcome back to the channel. I didn't plan on starting the video here, but I spotted the poppies in the field here and I thought, you know what, that'll make a really nice start to the video. Poppies blowing in the wind. Obviously you've got your nice little poppies here. I'm going to be very careful and try not to tread down any of this. Got your lovely poppies here, look. I think they're classed as British poppies. Obviously it's well known in the UK use. But look in the distance, there's a chuffing field full of them. Now my phone camera does not give you very good picture at range, but that is a flipping field full of poppies and we're heading down that way. Thus, the video starts here. Dodge the turd and off we go. Okay, so I was struggling to get out of the house. Thinking, what am I going to take? What am I going to cook? What shall I do? What stove do I need? The problem is there's too much choice, isn't there? So I couldn't figure out what to cook. So I've brought two things. I've brought one thing that, right, I'm not quite sure how to pan this out because I don't want to give too much away about one. I mean, one's just basic, one's a pack of noodles, but one's like a whole video that I've had planned. But I'm going to flip a coin. I'm going to leave it to fate, if you believe in the fates. I never used to, but I kind of do. I think there's a time and a place for everything, and sometimes things just align. Like, you know, maybe I'm just chatting shit. I chat a lot of shit, but I don't talk shit. There's a difference. So anyway, I'm going to flip a coin, but I'm going to be doing the best out of 4. So there's a chance it'll land as a draw. And if it lands as a draw, I'm going to cook both at the same time in the same pot. Just because I can. Again, it takes the decision out of my hands. Now, I've brought the T27 with me today. Simply because one of them requires a billy can because of the volume that it's going to create, and the other just really needs one pan, small pan, that's it. So by doing it out of 4, it gives it the chance for there to be a draw as well, and again it takes it all out of my hands. Now I'm going to try and record the coin flipping in one single shot, so it can't be altered or doctored or anything like that, and you'll just have to take my word for it that I haven't re-recorded and all that stuff. But yeah, this is just brilliant, man. I mean, I've walked through these fields hundreds of times, absolute hundreds of times, but I have never seen them with a burst of red like that. So once I get a little bit closer, I'll turn the camera back on. I mean, we're not that far away now. You can sort of see it in the distance. Nah, it's not really picking it up. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I couldn't see it through that. So let's go and have a look. I mean, obviously I can't get in the field to go up to them unless there's a track. Now, if there's a tractor track going through it, I am so walking through that. I don't care if it takes me longer on this bloody walk. Again, this is just a simple one to get out of the house. Like I say, I was struggling to get out of the house with all the decisions and stuff because the end goal is to get out of the house. So I literally had to get myself and literally like carry myself out of the sodding house. Instead of, should I put this in the bag? Should I put that in the bag? What if I need this? What if I don't need that? And I'm just like constantly toying with myself, man. It's like, it makes the whole thing harder, even though it should be something that's very simple. Now, then, Jimmy, if I carry on now, I might miss the chance to get in. But I'm going to have to take that chance because otherwise I've got to follow the track all the way along. I mean, look at these. It looked so much better when the sun was out like 3.8 seconds ago. But yeah, it's literally a field full of them. I've got my gimbal stick today, so nice and stabilized, no wobbly hands. Although the video didn't really turn out that bad without it, did it? I suppose it's just another thing to go wrong, isn't it? One thing that really tripped me out though on the last video was the leg movement. When I was recording my legs, it literally looked like I wasn't actually taking any steps because it was in a time lapse, and the speed that I'd run it at, because I always do a slower time lapse down to give it that jerky kind of feel. That's just what I do. I like it like that, so that's why I do it. But yeah, I mean, I probably have missed it, right? I'm not gonna lie, but if I would have carried on, I could have got onto the track up here, and there is a tractor line going down there. But if I get to this point here where the tractor line is, I'll be able to get the shot that I want. Yeah, beautiful. But I'll be having to trample across this crop here. It's not that much, but still, that's food, man. Do you know what I mean? That's flipping food. Look at that. Fan dabby dozy. You know, might be flipping on it. Look at it. Bloody look at it! It's free. It's flipping free. It's free for you and me. Yep. We're getting in. As you can see, there is a track here where I can get in and get a shot of this. I mean, there's more flipping poppies than there is flipping crops. What's going on here? The skylark giving it some now. Probably can't see him. There he is. Oop. Oh, there we go. That's the end of that. Lost the angle. Right then, onwards, upwards. Let's go and figure out what we're going to be cooking. And we're going to go back down this track, obviously, because we don't want to be trampling food, crops. Granted, I probably shouldn't be there. Have I caused any damage? No. Now, I like the yellow poppies as well. I've got them in my garden. I think they're classed as Welsh poppies, the yellow ones. Bloody hell. What you've got there is a nice bit of pottery there. Now, we'll put it back. So jacket off because it is warm. Starting to get warm. There is rain coming in. I can see it over there. You can literally see where it's dropping. I'm not sure whether you can see it, but you can see that bit of like a line going down. We are expecting it, but the reason why I brought you back is it always makes me smile and happy to see older folks out together cycling. Now, some reasonably old chaps have just gone by, all smiles, taking their own time, you know, just no rushing, no racing, just plodding on. And that's how it should be. You know, it's not a race. You'll get to the finish line one way or another. You know? Now, what was that? Was that a robin or something else? Oh, I've got to sort this flipping stick out again. It keeps doing that. I did tighten it up, but so we've got the train yard there. I deliberately came up that hill because I need hills, and I could have walked along the flat bit, but I chose not to. We're going to head on down this way, keep on moseying on by. Now there is a ledge just down there. I think you can see it from here. Down there, look. It's either that bit further that way or a bit further along this way. It was the first place that I ever actually cooked for this channel. And the rest's kind of history, really. I do have the tarp today. But I'm going to, well, if I can get to the spot where I want to be, I want to be by the river. There's a tree that gives you a little bit of shelter. So if it's only a sprinkle, I can just slap the waterproof on and be all right. 2 miles in, probably going to be about 5 miles of this. It's just a steady Wednesday. And I do appreciate every single person who comes and comments and likes and it says hello. And, you know, there's a great community between the outdoor folk. Hashtag outdoor social. I will try and remember to put that one in, Owen. Yeah. That's a new hashtag to put in for all your outdoor stuff. And it'll just get people like us clicking on it and, you know, coming to see what you're up to. Like I said, I've got a community page. So if you've got any pictures or I don't think you can put videos up. If you've got a picture of the food you've cooked and a recipe you want to share, you get that put up onto that community page. Don't you worry about it, you know? And people will come and check out what you're doing. They'll see that you've posted, hopefully, on the community page. It gets shared, what other people put on there as well. But unfortunately, I don't get a notification for it. So one of my pals on here, Island Jason, find your friends with Island Jason, dude from Vancouver, Canada. He posted some scrumptious looking food. It looked like a flipping 8-course meal. It looked amazing, man. And I didn't get a notification for it, so I didn't see it until a day later. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure why it does that, why it picks and chooses what it shows you. Bit annoying, really. But it is what it is, you know, it does what it likes. Some lovely, I think they're bullseye daisies. Just here. Oh, here comes that dark cloud now. I'm not that far away. What I plan to do is get there. I can see if anyone's there from before I even get round to it. See if anyone's there. If someone's there, I'm going to have to find somewhere else, like in these bits of woodland over here, which I've never actually cooked in. I've always done it up on the hill. I don't know why. Never really come down to this part. This is called the ash track. Now, I thought it was called it because of there being ash trees, but I might be wrong. It could just be because this is where they dumped all the ash. If you look, the ground's pretty dark. It could be that, who knows? It might not be. If you know, let me know. Right, I'm going to bugger off and I'll be back shortly. And that little bank there is where I wanted to go on Monday. Doesn't look like there's anyone there today. Let's go and have a closer look. Nope, we got it to ourselves today. Looks like people have been down here again, throwing rubbish in the bushes. I did clear loads last time I was here. Oh shit. But you get it wherever you go these days. People have got no respect. No respect. Yeah, so this is the spot where I'm going to be cooking. On that little bit there. Got a little seat there. Rain could be coming in. So the wind's coming that way. If I'm going to put it up, I might have to go a bit further in. Do maybe like a plow point or a teepee off one of these branches. But we'll see what happens. Might be reasonably sheltered here anyway, but let's get set up and... Well, before we set up, let's flip a bloody coin. Right, I'm kind of hoping that that angle is decent enough for the coin flip. I'm going to try and do all 4 flips in one. So obviously there's a chance that there's a draw. If there's a draw, I'm putting both of these things together. You just got to find the coin, which I know I packed. I'm also deaf in one ear at the moment. I've always had a problem with waxy ears. I know you don't really want to know that, but if I'm shouting more than usual, then that'll be why. Because I can't flip an ear out. I can't hear the bird. I can hear the birds, but ever so slightly. Now, I have actually brought another microphone, which I'm going to place like over here, not where I am. Try and pick up a bit more of the ambience of what's going on. But all you're going to end up picking up really is the flipping train yard that's over there clanging about. Right, I hope you can see. Just to prove that it's a normal coin. Heads and tails. So we'll do heads, it's noodles, tails, it's the other thing. If it's a draw after the 4, it's going to be both. I'm just going to let it drop onto the floor. I'm not going to catch it. Let's end the workout so that it's not using battery up. And I'm going to let it drop. That is tails. So that is 1 for the other one. That is tails again. So that is 2 for the other one. Well, it's 3 in a row. Tails it is. So we are going to be cooking apocalypse soup. What you got to remember or know about me is I struggle to take anything seriously. Everything is just fun. I am here to have fun. I am out here to enjoy myself, have fun. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have fun. Let's get set up. Do this flipping apocalypse soup. Ooh. Right, so I was just talking to a chap and the heavens opened with all this flipping hail. It started raining. I thought, you know what, I'll get the tarp up, sweet. And then it's just started absolutely whacking it down. So I threw the tarp up, flipping started hailing. I'm already soaked. Right, so I literally threw it up. I don't even know what you'd call this. An emergency, that's what you flipping call it. Oh, let me show you what. Right, okay. So I need to put my waterproof on. I've sort of made this makeshift temporary shelter thing, but I need something better. I'm going to have to move it up there. So I'm not going to get the water view that I wanted. Unfortunately. But, you know, it all just went tits up rather quick, so that's just how it goes. Oh man, out of nowhere that. I knew it was coming sort of, but chuffing heck. Right, so while that stopped slightly, I've got to figure this out. I literally just threw it up. I ain't got enough room to do it from there to there, so I'm going to have to do it from up here to over there. So bear with me while I sort that out. Yeah, I was literally just talking to that dude and it was like, it's a couple of spots of rain and it was just like, bosh! Oh my life. Right, let's flip in. And now I'm getting flooded out. All of my shit's getting flooded out. My bag. Oh my days. All my shit. Right. Let's get that out of the way. Nah. Nah. All of my shit is getting soaked. There's literally a torrent running down. Shit. The bed. Oh, man. Right. New plan. Let's cover all this shit up. Get all the electricals in there. Get that as far under there as possible. There is literally a torrent. Everything's soaked. I've got nowhere to sit. Oh, man. The water is just literally caning it down. Oh, it's eased up a bit, but I've literally got nowhere to sit. And now it's either it's make or break, innit? It's either carry on or go home with my tail between my legs. But look, this is what I'm dealing with. There's literally a torrent of water coming down. I mean, it's eased a little bit, but everywhere where I was going to sit is soaked. Everywhere where I wanted to be is soaked. All my stuff soaked. Top soaked inside and out. The only dry spot that I can find is there. That's the only dry spot, and I've got nowhere to sit. Haven't got a seat with me. Didn't pack one. I'm gonna have to go. I genuinely can't do about this. Nightmare, but I'm gonna take this bit of rubbish before it blows into the flipping water. I don't think I can carry on. Look, it's literally holding back the water. Oh my life. Oh. Right. Bloody hell. My water. Something else. Flipping tin opener. Oh. Right. Hi. What in the heck was that all about? And you watch, the sun will come back out now. Now that everything's trashed. Still thunder and lightning. It's moved over a bit though. That one pop a second ago was right above me. Shouldn't really be under a tree. What if bear with me, I'll try one more thing. If this don't work, I'm going. I do not give a shit. Well, nice talking to you anyway, bud, if you do watch this. Just know that it went tits up as soon as you left. Oh, mate. Everything's getting wet. Everything is wet. It's going to take days to dry out that flipping rucksack. Okay. My pegs are there. Oh, it's sodding on the inside. Look, it's bad, guys. It's flipping bad. That's all you need to know. It's bad. I need to bring that as far over here as possible. But we're going to still have a go. I think I've already put the effort into getting out of the house. That's the hardest part, isn't it? Hardest part is getting out of the bloody house. Well, that's the bit I find the most difficult anyway. Maybe everyone's a little bit different, aren't they? Maybe people find other things difficult. I'm just talking to myself to try and encourage myself to get on with it. But I think that's going to stay. Oh, there's some nails to hang it off here, which might help. And I'm just hoping the audio's still working, because if not, then the whole thing's just going to be shit in it. Oh, and it's gone now. All the rain's gone. There's just coming off the trees now. That was it. That's England for you. All the seasons in one flipping second. But you know what? Ay, ay, ay. Oh, what's going on? What the floosh is going on, guys? This is going to go up there. I think I managed to get most of the stuff out of the way quick enough. But bloody hell. It's still thundering over in that direction. I'm going to just bring that around there. No, that's going to have to come down, isn't it, to the ground, so that it can let it run off in this direction instead of that dry bit, because I plan to sit on that very, very small dry patch. That's the plan. Even though I nearly turned tail then. But, oh my life, look at my hands. Look. But again, you got to do these things in the harsher environments, because it's all part of it, isn't it? You got to season yourself. The moment it rains, you can't just run. That's not the way. You'll figure it out. Okay. Are you still with me? Are you still watching? Oh my flipping days. That was a nightmare. Right, it's just going on the shorts, I'm afraid. I mean, there's still some of the ice. Here, look. I'm going to go for round 2 now, are we? Well, I'm ready for you this time. Son of a... Right, I've opted to move all my stuff over here onto this bit here, like so. This is where the water runs if it does come again, so I'll just have to move my feet if it does. There is forecastable rain. Nearly lost a tin of something. That hurt. Son of a motherless goat. Bloody tin opener. Right, everything else can just bloody stay over there. Right. Welcome back. That was eventful. I just wanted to wait and see what was going to happen. I can still hear thunder. Apparently we're still going to have thunder and lightning for the next hour or so, with 80% chance of rain. So I'm here, I'm wet. I nearly went home because everything was wet and I couldn't figure out how to set a shelter up. That part over there was wet, and I just thought, you know what, stop being a little bitch and just sit on the wet thing. So that's what I'm doing. I'm sitting on the wet thing. I'm going to be cooking on the wet thing. We may have another torrent. It is what it is, man. Why are the birds so flipping happy? Shut up. I'm hoping this didn't get too wet. my little gimbal stick. But, you know, I hope that chap I was talking to got back without getting absolutely soaked, man, because that came down buckets and buckets of hail. Right then, apocalypse soup. This is something I made ages ago, and it was literally like some tins slapped together, and I ate it. And you know what? It was all right. So there was supposed to be like theatrics and all sorts for this apocalypse, but then again, I suppose we just had a mini apocalypse, haven't we? It was the flipping weather. Take this bugger off. Oh. We'll hang it up to dry. It's a bit sweaty, gretty. But anyway, let's continue. So there's only one tin that didn't have a wrinkle on it, which is why I had to bring the tin opener. So we've got a bit of leftovers to throw in it as well. It's some leftover pork mince. But before we do that, it depends what time it is actually. It's nearly 1 o'clock. Should be alright. But that caught me very unprepared. We don't need that. We need that. There's a stove. All the odds and sods that are going in it. Because it's basically a load of tin stuff, right? We don't need the oil. I don't know why I packed the oil. No, I wouldn't need it. That's it from there. I don't know if you can still hear that thunder. Oh, I've still got that flipping other thing in my pocket. The audio is really shit. It's like a purse in my pocket. Right, so one of them's going out there for ambience, try and capture like the birds a bit further away, and so on and so forth. I'll put that back on that little tree. One of these is going on my head. I've already taken everything out of my bag because of the food, so I'm just going to have to start the audio again. Okay, well, that was the start of the apocalypse. Let's continue it. So, apocalypse soup is literally a mishmash of things. Now, I know what I brought with me, but I took all of the labels off because in an apocalypse, you'd be lucky to find something like a tin of chicken meatballs, which that could very well be. You don't know until you open it. Or a tin of chopped tomatoes, it could be. You don't know. So that was the theory. Just make something out of a load of different things, slap it together, and give it a funky name. And there you go. And here we are, outdoors, piss wet, but still smiling. And that's what flipping matters. So all my ingredients can go to the side for now because we're making a coffee. We have committed to do this now. I did nearly go home. I am not even gonna lie. I nearly went home. Not out of annoyance, but because everything was just soaking wet. I mean, look at this tarp. It is trashed. It got dirty underneath. It got dirty on the top. It's just absolutely buggered in the respects of how flipping dirty it is. But you know what? We're going to continue. We shall continue. And either way, it'll it'll be a bit of fun, won't it? Fun watching me get absolutely peed on. Now, I did want a picture of me by the water doing this cookout, but yeah, that's not happening because it's possibly going to rain again. So we're just hunkering down for now, hiding from it. Oh, everything is soaked, absolutely soaked. So, right, I'm going to be using the billy can. So what I might as well do is use the billy can for everything, like even the water for the coffee. Because, you know, why not? Using the T27 today, which is the smaller of the large stoves. Say that it's a 2-person stove. Nope, it is a 1-person stove. 2 hobbits, I always say that, I know, but 2 hobbits maybe. Oops, days. All right, let's get them out of my way because I don't need them. And the chap I was seeing, talking to, he never even got to see my setup, you know what I mean? So I hope you do watch this one, mate, and it was nice talking to you. I hope you got back before it absolutely hee-hawed it down. Like, what? We were laughing about British weather, and then all of a sudden it was like, it was just rain, and then it turned to hail, and it just came down. There's a blanket of white. You probably saw. I hope the footage is all right. I hope the audio's okay. I think everything's got wet. I don't know. I did an audio check with this to make sure it was okay, so I'm sure we'll find out, won't we? We'll find out. But it is definitely time for a coffee. But first, I'm actually going to have a little slurp because I've not drank anything on this walk yet. There we go. Right, let's get me striking spoon. Dude, how long did you want to take? YouTuber has absolute meltdown during the apocalypse. Right, let's shield that off. That'll help it get to its bloomage. We'll measure out what water we need and so on and so forth. And then we're going to slap all these things together and call it food. Again, remember, don't take this too seriously. If it upsets you, I am sorry. Go and have a word with my secretary, which is me. So, yeah, you ain't got much chance of getting any headway. And so on and so forth. Right, let's get them bits out of there. Come on. I don't want bits in my coffee. In fact, at this point, I don't care, you know? Give me all the bits you like. What kind of bits you got? Big bits? Small bits? Yeah, it seems like this place is in demand as well, because that chap comes here to do a bit of fishing, he said. And there is tons of stuff in that. Do you know what? I'm just not even messing about today. Get gone. I've rinsed it out. We're going to go again. I don't know where all the bits have just come from then. There shouldn't be any bits in that because it was in the bag the whole time. Luckily I bought extra water. Even though the dish didn't require any water. What is this? Floaty bits, man. I tell you what. YouTuber has psychotic episode whilst outdoors. Claims the apocalypse is here. I mean, look. I double checked it. Bloody thing, man. Ugh. Right, there's just going to be bits in everything today. Oh my giddy aunt. Right. And now we're going to wait for that to heat up. So while that does that, I am going to do absolutely nothing. Because there's nothing I can do. Right, I'm back. And I've cut my flipping thumb on the flipping billy can. Just cut it from there to there. It's not all that deep. I ain't got no flipping plasters with me because I took the flipping first aid kit out of my bag, put it into my other bag the other day, and obviously never put it back in. So yeah, I'll have to deal with that when I get home. It's not too bad, it'll be all right. But it's just typical, isn't it? Right then. So in dirty tin number 1, what do we got? Let's have a look what the apocalypse has given us. Got to rinse it off because otherwise we're going to get loads of bits in it. This is peas, which need to drain out the water. It's just water, so they can go down there. They can't go in just yet. They need to go in when there's already something else in there. Let's take the pan off before it gets too flipping hot. Just pop it on the soil there. We'll get everything ready. And then we're good to go, aren't we? At this rate, I'm going to have nothing left to have another coffee with, but I'm probably not having another one anyway. This might be what I think it is. Yep, that's got some carrots. Drain off water. Right, that needs to go in first because we need to heat that through properly because that's been refrigerated and that is meat. Meat, veg, onion, courgette, that kind of jazz. So let's get that in there. Just get that heating up. Make sure it's heated through nicely. And let's get the dirty tin opener, which I'm not even going to try and clean. It's got some taters, which again need to drain the water out of. And I'm going to chop them up just a little bit. Just a little bit. With my nice clean hands. At this point, I don't think it really matters, does it? Nope, it does not. Chopping it up. Hey up, how you doing? Not too bad, how are you? Did you get wet a minute ago? No. I got absolutely covered in it. Did you? Yeah. What's popping? You alright? Yeah? Yeah, just doing some just like using some leftovers, dude. Do you know what I mean? And just getting out and enjoying the outdoors, or at least trying to.
We did it last weekend.
Yeah.
10 o'clock Saturday night. Let's go to Wales.
Let's go to Wales. You just went?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it, mate.
All the Anglesey, 2 in the morning. Got the rods out.
Fishing?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Didn't catch it.
That's fishing though, isn't it, mate? It's just being outdoors and, you know, I mean, I took my lad, bless him, and he never caught no. And we must have put about 45 hours into it over the course, and we saw a fish. It was on the end of the line, but then it just buggered off. Do you know what I mean? Because you can't use the barbed ones anymore, can you? I don't. Can you do that? Can you use barb with sea fishing?
Yeah, you can use them on here. It's just like certain fisheries and that.
Oh.
Yeah, down here you can.
I thought in general you just weren't allowed barbed ones anymore.
No, it's club rules. Whatever.
Ah. Because you see, we do it down on the canal.
Local.
The Beeston one. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to go back and try the barbed ones, because when you get them on and you're like, yeah, and then you just see it bugger off with your bait and that.
YouTube.
Yeah, I got a channel, yeah. Yeah. It's called Walk, Cook, Walk. I just go around. Normally I cook from scratch, but I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to have a bit of fun with this and do something called Apocalypse Soup, where I take the label off everything and just slap it all together. There was supposed to be loads of theatrics and shit with it as well, but it just went tits up when the rain came, mate. I mean, look, I hadn't even got this up by the time it came, and it just came down, man. I was in the hail. I was fighting to put this bloody thing up. It was mental. Oh, that's the chicken soup. It's going to be all right, Mom. It'll be all right, though. It'll taste good. Bit of curry powder, some chipotle flakes, garlic, you know. Makes anything taste good, doesn't it? It don't matter. What are you lads on with?
Just out and about.
Yeah.
To be fair, catapult, trying to bag a couple of pigeons.
Okay.
Yeah. Bird food. What are they?
Yeah. Pigeon. You ever ate pigeon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I used to follow this guy who he does a lot of foraging.
Yeah.
And he saw him defeather one and all sorts, just took it all out, and you know, he was like, the only thing you can really eat is the breast, but you know, it's good eating if you can catch it, you know.
We got birds of prey.
Yeah.
Let's get him one soon.
Oh, what you got?
I've got golden eagle, 3 Irish hawks, and a little owl.
Wow, nice one. I bet they keep you busy, don't they? Like having kids, man. Yeah.
My lad, he flies a male Irish hawk.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a channel.
All right.
Bits on that.
Sweet. What's it called?
Finbook Outdoors.
Finbook Outdoors. FIM.
FRM. I've looked through.
Finbook Outdoors.
He's got a couple of bits on there. Where's Irish hawk?
Oh wow, yeah. Harris Hawk hunting a pheasant. Decoying crows. Wow, dude. Yeah, man. Finbook Outdoors. Yeah, sweet as.
All sorts of bits either.
Yeah. Did you help him out with it as well?
Yeah.
Like with the editing and all that jazz?
I have to do it all, yeah.
Yeah.
He's getting to that age. He's had it for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
He's getting to that age where he wants to start doing bits himself.
Yeah.
I'm going to start getting more bits for him.
Get him used to it. Yeah. It can be a pain in the arse. Like a lot of the time is the ideas come quick and fast, but the problem is it's finding the time to get out, do them. And then the editing, man. Editing. The amount of flipping time. Like an hour video could take 2 hours to edit.
Yeah.
And then it might not be, you might be like, oh, it's a bit shit. You know? Oh, yeah. Yeah, sweet as.
But nice spot for it here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's okay, mate. Yeah. I came by on Monday and I was like, oh, I wanted to get down there. But someone was sat here. And I was like, bugger it. I'll just go somewhere else. Yeah. You know what I mean?
You got the old air raid shelters there.
Yeah, where's that? How'd you get to that then?
Just over this bridge.
Yeah.
And there'll be a track on the left somewhere. You follow it, go through just a little path through the bramble and that, I think. I
yeah.
Been down there for a couple of years now. You used to track through the bramble and you come to the steps going down.
Yeah, you can see the entrance to one. Is that the same thing?
Yeah, same sort of thing. Yeah, there's 2 over there.
Yeah.
2 over here. And then where you go over that bridge.
What, so just over the other side of this river here?
Yeah, just here in the bushes.
And there's an entrance that you can get into it?
Yeah. I don't know if it's
Ah.
still open or not. I haven't say a couple of years since I've been down.
All right.
Through there, but yeah.
I'll have to give that a look on my way home, mate.
That,
Yeah, I'll go check it out.
Yeah.
Little air raid shelter. That'll be a good video cooking in there, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you know where what's it like Troway and is it not
Stanton by there.
Sawley or no Strelley way? They've got a pillbox up there, haven't they?
Yeah.
World War II pillbox. I walked past that the other day and I was trying to find out who owned the flipping land so I could go in and have a look, because I don't want to get in trouble, like, you know, because it's not what you do. When you got a channel, you got to be careful, ain't you?
Yeah, that's it.
Otherwise people start moaning and they're like, "Oh, look at him." You got to be on the right side of it, mate. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I hope you have fun doing your pigeons, man.
Yeah, well, get to go, you know what I mean?
Is it food for your hawks then? And that? Okay. I bet they're fast as well, aren't they? What were they like trained wise? Did they come back and? Yeah.
Well,
That's awesome.
That hunts hare, fox, and deer.
Wow.
Yeah. Anything for roe deer, I'll hunt with that.
Bloody hell! It can take a deer down.
Yeah, yeah. Chinese water deer, muntjac, roe deer.
Roe deers are quite big, aren't they? Are they the one? They're the ones that are like you have. There's two types at Woollerton Park, isn't there?
Yeah, the smaller ones.
The smaller ones are them.
No, that's red and fallow.
Oh yeah, it is actually. Yeah, it is.
The next one down from them.
Oh right, okay.
The two bigger ones we've got. Yeah, it's the smaller one.
Yeah. Sweet as, man. All right, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Sam.
Sam. Gaz, nice to meet you, dude.
See you later.
You take it easy, lad. See you in a bit. All right then. So yeah, it was just two gents just stopped by to say hello and that. His lad's got a YouTube channel, Finn Book Outdoors, something like that. I'm sure I'll find it later on. And the lad's got a couple of hawks and that. That chap's got a few birds of prey and that, an eagle and all that jazz. Sounds bloody good to me. Now owls is where it's at for me. I love owls, man. I bloody love them. But yeah, it's nice for people to come over and, you know, say hello and that kind of jazz. You know, sound us out. Right, okay. So for this apocalypse soup, we've got some potatoes in, which I've just chopped up while I was talking to that chap. We're going in with some peas. Now, tin peas are shit. They don't taste very nice. But you know, once all this other stuff's in there, it'll be all right. And the beauty of a billy can is you carry it all home in it. Whatever's left. I was certainly ready for that coffee. Let's get something with liquid in. So we've got a tin of chopped tomatoes. So far in there, we've got some leftover meat. We've got some potatoes chopped up, tinned potatoes, tinned peas, tinned carrots. Going in with some chopped tomatoes. I'm going in with... Oh, this is the chicken meatballs, which I probably should chop up, I reckon. Let's see if I can chop them up while I'm doing this here. Just so they're not all in one place, and that way it's spread out a little bit better, innit? And then in, sounds weird, but cream of chicken soup. Sounds disastrous, I know. I know. But as you very well know me, I don't give a shit. In with as much curry sauce In with as much curry powder as you like. Get some black pepper in there, loads. We're not measuring it today. I just saw some feet. I was like, oh, what's that? Yeah, a bit of tomato puree just to thicken it up, because there is quite a lot of liquids in there. Like so. You can't eat anything without garlic. because it's good for you. Even if you don't like it, put it in, stop moaning. And tons of chipotle. And then give it a good mix. This is what we're going to do. Those chaps didn't get wet. They managed to come out after it had finished, I believe. But that flipping rain, man, Jesus, hail, thunder, proper apocalypse. If you're into your birds, go check out Finbrook Hawks. If you're into your birds, now I like birds of prey. Obviously, being a big fan of owls. And then all that's going to do now is just simmer for a short while. So I'm going to pop the simmer ring back on. Just so we don't have the flame too intense. And hopefully that's going to sit there. Yeah, my thumb's all right. This thing's dangerous, man. I need to file that off. Smooth it off a bit. That thing's gnarly. Look at the flipping edge on that. That's dangerous. Whoa. Right. Let's pop that lid on for a short while. I'm going to go message my daughter. Tell her that I'm going to be a little bit later due to the weather. It looks nice now, but I daren't take it down. Simply because the second I do, it's going to pierce it down again. So I'll be back once this is just about ready. And we can have a taste. Right, so let's look how we're doing. Ooh, it's been going for about 10 minutes on a little simmer. Oh, it smells great. I think we could knock that simmer ring off, you know. For now, just let it get it heated through quickly without it on. I've just been stood down there and just thinking about all the angles that I had planned for it, and the view of the water and all that jazz. But sometimes it just doesn't go according to plan, and that's outdoors, isn't it? You can't tame it. It is an untamable beast. You can try, but the chances are you won't be able to. You know, you can but try. It looks more like a stew than a soup, doesn't it? Actually, now thinking about it. Apocalypse stew. Yeah, I think we'll call it that. Even though I've been calling it apocalypse soup for the last hour. All important taste test. It sounds ridiculous, right? But that's nice. And I've only tasted, obviously, the sauciness of it, but it's rich because you've got your tomato sauce that's got from the chicken meatballs. You've got the cream of chicken sauce, which gives it that creaminess. You've got a tin of chopped tomatoes in there, and obviously you've got your chipotle flakes, giving it a little bit of kick. I'm using medium curry powder because I've got no hot curry powder. I think on the original one that I made at home, I used tandoori curry powder, which I don't have any of, so that's why I'm not using it today. But I'm going to give this another 10 minutes or so, and we'll be back again. So yeah, the top got a bit trashed, but I stuck it out. It's all filthy on the inside now, and we are currently making what has been rebranded now as Apocalypse Stew. Oh, so it's got to be ready now. It's got to be. Oh, yes. Oh, need to take that out, actually. Let's rest that. Oh, nearly picked that up with my hand then. That would not have been a very good idea. Need to close it off with this. And then douse the flames. Although it's pretty much empty anyway. Let's get in there. I stuck to the bottom a little bit. See, man, no one turns up when the food's ready. Right, so, where did the rest of the stove go? Here it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this pot as a bowl, because I didn't bring out, because I'm a bit of an umpty. Got to try and not take all of the meatballs out. Because I'm sure the kids are going to want to try this. My apocalypse stew. Really simple. Goes together in minutes. You could feed 3 with this, I expect. Get yourself some crusty bread to dip in. And you're going to be away with it, aren't you? I want some of the juices now. Not juices, the liquidiness. There we go. Just get that in there like that. It's not pussyfoot about, you know what I mean? That can stay on there. And voila. It's ready. Let's get you a picture of that. Oh, crap. Going in for the flipping thumbnail. Spilling it everywhere. Meow. I timed that well, didn't I? Putting that on. Right, so we're finished anyway. Cookout is complete. Really simple. And at the end of it, I actually got my riverside view to eat my lunch, which is great. Which was what the plan was the whole time. It nearly didn't happen. It looks like we've got more rain coming in, but I'm finished now. There's nothing else to do apart from eat this, finish that last bit of coffee, pack up, clear up, and mosey on out of here. Really simple. Which again, it reminds me, you don't need to cook elaborate stuff outside all the time. Sometimes it can be simple. And it's just as nice, you know? My daughter's ringing me again, so I am going to have to go. I'll be back once I've finished eating this. Just like that. The rain that we could see is coming back in. So I'm going to get under the top and finish eating. Guess what? I left my bloody microphone in the tree, didn't I? So I've got to go get it. I was off to see where that Sam chat was on about, but I'm going to leave that for another day. So for now, that's me out. Thanks for everyone who watched. I hope you enjoyed the chaos of the apocalypse, but that apocalypse stew was well worth the apocalypse. I'd do it again, most definitely. Same ingredients, and I actually forgot to put in the Worcestershire sauce, and it tasted fine. I've got a good hearty amount of it to take home, so I'm sure the kids will be happy. Oh, let's go get this flipping microphone. What a tit. I mean, I wasn't even that far. I was literally just on the other side of the river, gone over the bridge that you see there. And like I say, I clipped the microphone to the flipping tree like a numpty. Ooh, shit. Here we are. Still attached as well. Still on. Green light. Oh, bloody hell. Right, that's me done. Catch you later.